Work out 5 days per week, but make sure that you don't get too big or too small. Spend time with your loved ones, keep your house clean and schedule organized. Don't be late and look put together. Eat healthy, but not too healthy. You want to have fun, right? Do you even have fun? You're young, be wild. But be a businesswoman. Make your voice be heard, but don't be too loud. Build a family. It's the most important thing that you can do in life. Don't show too much skin. You're a bit too much. Be mindful, meditate, but hustle. Work your butt off and fulfill all your potential. But is your potential measured in success? That sounds kind of selfish. Do you really make a difference to others, or are you living an empty life? It's not easy being a teenager, being in your 20s, and what do I even know about it? It might not be easy being in your 30s. Navigating through life, trying to find your voice and inner peace while the outside is so loud. Do this, be here, be more like this, but not too much like that. I often get asked how to change your body and get the results that you want. And while having a good workout routine and making sure that your nutrition aligns with your goals gets you far, it is not how you fully create sustainable change in your life. Truth is, I didn't get impressive results until I started focusing my efforts to the inside. That's also why my workout guides have tons and tons of information about building healthy habits, creating routines, and improving your mindset. I truly believe that my guides provide all the tools needed to get the results you want, as it's not just focused on having a good routine and good nutrition. You can get them on my website, gamesforbrains.com, or I'll link them in my description box below. There's glass everywhere. Maybe don't take them in the plane. I feel like most of us are so hard on ourselves trying to improve that we don't really give ourselves time. Time to figure things out or time to change. When you're working out, you're working on mastering technique. Keep repeating these same exercises so that you're able to perform them better and more efficiently. You don't expect to get results overnight, but you try your best to stay consistent because you know that results will come eventually. And I think that the same principle holds for every other aspect of your life, improving yourself, your relationships, and building your character. But it requires to put in work and effort now to reap the benefits later. Of course, there are things that will improve your life without a doubt and that you can apply almost immediately. One of them is improving your eating habits. Some foods are more nutrient dense and contain more fiber, vitamins, and minerals, and some are less nutrient dense. If you ask people if there's a difference between a donut and a salad, most will probably say yes. But eating healthy in general isn't an easy yes or no question. If you've struggled with certain eating habits, I would consider picking a donut over an apple, healthy progress. And if you've struggled with eating nutrient-dense food, then I would consider picking an apple over a donut, healthy progress.
The first sip of coffee is always the best.
Just as eating one apple won't make you healthy, eating one donut won't make you unhealthy. It's how your mind approaches your food. Do you blame yourself for eating things? Do you feel the need to compensate? Do you restrict yourself? Do you not have boundaries? Are you intuitive with your body signals? All underlying behavior that is essential when it comes to making sustainable changes to your body and getting results. If your eating habits are unhealthy, you might be able to achieve your goals anyways, but are you truly making progress? To be fair, I still don't understand why they don't teach us this at school. I mean, I'd love to throw in the topic of self-development or financial knowledge, things that you actually benefit from, like how to do your taxes. But that's another discussion for another time, and I kind of guess that I know why they don't teach us those things. But anyways, point is, you're getting older. I'm going to test this one. Ooh. That's spicy. Very spicy, but it's really nice. And as much as you think that when you're little that adults, people over 18 have their life together, you probably realize that getting your life together doesn't just happen when you're older. It is actually something that you have to figure out yourself. So why does it always look like others have their life together, that they know exactly what they're doing, who they are, and where they want to go? We all know that comparison is the thief of joy, but why does your mind always go there when we scroll on social media or watch TV? Most don't have their life together, but people are very good at pretending that they have. And again, pretending might get you far, it might get you results, but actual sustainable results, I think that requires a different mindset and approach. The most valuable asset we have is time. Do you invest it or do you spend it? I read the book Get Your Stuff Together by Jeffrey Gitomer, and it mentioned that if you want to get stuff done, that you have to invest your time and get results from it instead of just spending time watching it pass. You need to put your most positive you, professional you, productive you, and patient you forward in order to actually get results. And as mentioned earlier, that requires inner work. Now, the opposite is when you are your most procrastinating you, pessimistic you, and pissed off you. And that attitude won't get you far. But being in that state where you can bring your best self forward isn't easy. Again, same as with eating healthy, it isn't just a yes or no thing. Bottom line is that if you truly want to change your body and get results, you have to change your mindset. Change the inside and the outside will follow. And though that sounds easy, that might just be the hardest part. Everything that you think will make a change, losing weight, gaining muscle, doesn't make a difference if you don't focus on changing from the inside as well. But if you are used to talking yourself down, that won't change when you lose that extra weight you wanted to lose, because you'll still talk yourself down. You'll still find ways to say something negatively about yourself. When you're still your procrastinating, pessimistic, and pissed off self, you still don't get stuff done. But how to do the internal work? I wanted to start off by saying that I don't want to pretend like I have this all figured out, because if I'd say so, then I would be doing exactly the opposite of what I'm trying to tell here. I would pretend. I'm still learning and I'm trying to develop, but from what I know, reading, journaling, spending time by yourself without being distracted by your phone, meditating, and generally trying to change the narrative in your own head is what will make a difference. Some love writing down affirmations on places that you see often, like the mirror, for example. Some benefit from journaling, and some speak affirmations out loud. You have to change the narrative in your own head because it makes your brain more familiar with those type of thoughts. And guess what? It will pull those thoughts more frequently in the future as it is more familiar with it. Now, that doesn't mean that you cannot feel bad, that you cannot have off days or struggle with it. Of course you can. Feel those emotions. Your struggles matter because they are your struggles. If you don't work through what you're going through, it will come back later. I always think that the universe has a way of repeating the lessons that you have to learn but didn't quite learn yet. If you sometimes feel like you're always getting betrayed by friends or getting pushed over at work or at school or falling for the wrong guy, it might be because you didn't actually learn your lessons yet. I know my videos are often mainly focused around training and nutrition because that's my passion. That's the hopefully motivating and inspiring part. I think it's almost like a metaphor in life. Take care of your body and it will take care of you. But there is another huge component to all of this, and I try to kind of shed a light on it with this video, and that is your mental health. What is your relationship with food like? How do you think about yourself? What do you struggle with? You never know what someone is going through or what they aren't going through, so try not to compare yourself. Only try to be your own personal previous best. and don't try to take shortcuts, because true change comes from within. She believed she could, so she did. If you believe that you can do something, you'll act accordingly and thus get results. If you believe that you can do more, you'll act accordingly and thus get more results. And if you believe that you can't, well, mindset is key. Excuses and lack of ownership are your biggest enemy that are in the way of your own success. I never was a big fan of doing home workouts because I've never done them. But when you are in a situation where you cannot do something, can't go for the gym because the gyms are closed, for example, there are always ways to make it work or to make excuses. Picking the path of least resistance will get you lesser results. So in my opinion, that's actually a very big price to pay. So, gym's closed, I made excuses, and then I kicked my own butt and started training at home. And guess what? I loved it, and I feel stronger, fitter, and healthier than I've ever felt. If you truly want to change your body and get results, make sure that you start from the inside. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I really hope that I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.